Well, as you can see right here, for the first results rant video for the 2016 Booneville Bearcats season, our host is not very happy, and this is not a setup to a joke or anything like that. The Booneville Bearcats took on the Pea Ridge Blackhawks and lost 41-22. So let's get Reno's thoughts on
how did that happen. They sucked it up. Why did they suck it up? They choked. They got into a game, thought they could win it, and they choked.
You're gonna have a lot of people on Facebook just giving
honestly, they tried to come back.
Yeah.
They tried to put some effort into it. A little late, but they did try. For the most part, again, it seems like they just kind of choked. They just out there, and I tell you, it was not good. 41-22. That's not a good way to start. Bearcats were basically playing just. Well, they just wasn't playing that good tonight.
Okay, Steve, come on out of the bathroom. Scream Brian Pillman.
He's not here.
Steve?
He's not here.
Well,
he can scream Northside Grizzly, damn it.
Okay, I got to say this much, though. I mean, I'm not the world's biggest Bearcat fan. You know that. A lot of people around here know that. But they at least scored better than they did last year.
Well, from one game, they lost to Ozark 26-0 last year.
Right.
They actually had some good games last year, not much. Let's hope they get a better record than 4-6 this year. But his first game, that's not impressive. Let's start impressing people. Let's get. I
can't say anything really bad about it. I mean, 41-22. They were making a comeback, but it was just too little, too late.
Too little, too late. They shouldn't have lost in the first place. And they did. They went out there and they said,
well, dude, you have to understand something. Booneville is now 4A. They were taking on a 5A team, which means they were a division more.
They still went out there and so much for somebody telling me they had a better team this year. Somebody says, "Oh, they got a better team."
How many people told you that anyway?
Just one.
I could have sworn we heard.
Well, my brother and Ricky, I think, were the only two who told me.
I was gonna say, I think several people were telling you and telling me.
I know they told me that Booneville's gonna have this better team. They got a better team.
A lot of people had been saying that, and because it was like we'd go
into. We just found out that they'd been too much better. I mean, went out there and.
I mean, there were actually several times.
I just wondered, did they let the cheerleaders play this game? I'm kind of curious. Was the cheerleaders playing?
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's like every time we go into town, people would just talk about, like they got the better team and all this other stuff, and they got these big buff dudes, but.
Of course, everybody will say, "Well, you understand that team is bigger." Well, stop putting the cheerleaders out there.
And the mascot. And
try putting some football players, not the cheerleaders. And maybe we'll have to worry about them bigger guys.
And the Pee Wee League and all that.
I understand that they thought that the Triplets team could do it for them, but that Triplets team didn't pull it off for them. Which I have to wish them luck. Triplets team, my triplet nieces are cheerleaders, and their team has their game tomorrow. I believe my triplet nieces had to cheerlead for their team, and I believe it'll be home.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think they have their first game be a home game. But
all right, so
Pee Wee football team, third and fourth graders.
So
junior high, of course, lost. That's another niece cheerleads for them.
Yeah, they lost last night.
They lost last night. I don't know the score, but another loss.
So again, 41-22 loss.
Disappointing.
But there's next week's game.
We'll find out next week, and I'll be at both them games. Will be home games. So I'll be able to give you each result on both senior home games, because for the next 2 weeks will be home games.
And next week will be against Gravett, which I think you said will be a...
I think Gravett and Valonia is all 5A. Their first conference game will be against Pottsville, but that's on the 23rd, and that's an away game.
Yeah.
The first home game in conference will be Ozark, and that'll be on the 30th of September, which again will be here.
And that'll probably be a packed house.
And then Dover will be away.
Denver. Hey, man!
Walden will be here October 14th, Dardanelle away, and then West Fork away, and then the last game of the season will be home, and that'll be Subiaco. If they lose to them, I really am going to be upset, because Subiaco fucking sucks.
Okay, well, we'll be back here again.
So we'll see you next week.
Let's
hope we'll have no more disappointments, but it was disappointing. Guys, stop letting the cheerleaders play. Let's play some football.
And, of course, we'll have your picks next Thursday, how you think the Bearcats going to do against Gravett. Just think about it for a week, see what happens, and
After
of course
this one,
be
I
back.
don't know. It's disappointing.
And we'll be back again next Friday for the Booneville Gravett wrap-up.
All right. Peace out, y'all.
So, of course, subscribe to Reno.
Yep. And subscribe to Dr. Metal Freak.
That would be me, the voice of the fools.
Or just tell us both to kiss your ass. I'm sure half of you will. Because you don't like the way I do my results. But make your own video if you don't like it.
Put in fireworks and stuff and sparkly things and stuff like that.
Let's not go that far.
Okay.
Sparkly things might worry everybody.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you guys next Friday for the Booneville Gravett wrap-up report game thingamajiggy. Wow. Still 40.
I'll be able to have better results so because I'll actually get to watch the game and see how this all screws up.
See you guys next week.
Peace out, y'all.